Hi everyone, this is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to discuss my holster right here that I got from Tier 1 Concealed. This is called the Mora holster, as you can see. It's not a moron holster, it's a Mora, M-O-R-A holster. I paid about $90. I'm not sponsored by Tier 1 Tactical. I'm just giving you guys a review of something that I actually find as an alternative to your Black Hawk Serpa holster. If you want to know more about the Black Hawk Serpa holster and you want to know the reasons on why you shouldn't have that as a duty weapon, as a private security professional, even as a law enforcement professional, I'll leave a link in the description box. But basically, in that video, what I mentioned is that your Serpa holster is not a duty rated holster. It's not designed for use as a security professional when you are in close contact with people or close proximity with other people. That holster is basically designed to retain a weapon for, let's just say you are maybe a police lieutenant, deputy, a commander or something in a law enforcement agency, and you normally don't leave the police station or the sheriff's office. You just need a firearm with you at all time. And you rarely go out in the public. And if so, you're not contacting people that normally cause problems. I think that would be an excellent holster for that, for those types of jobs. As for your security manager, maybe somebody that will leave the office occasionally, but doesn't see him or herself occasionally contacting people that ordinarily might cause them physical harm. I could see the usefulness for that holster. And once again, I think that the Black Hawk Serpa holster is more of an administrative holster. And as for its use overseas, I know that a lot of you guys have worked overseas. I do see the utility of that. Though I'm telling you, out of all the holsters that I have, I threw away my Black Hawk holster, the Serpa. Out of all the holsters I have, that's actually the fastest. But fastest doesn't necessarily mean it's the safest. In my 15-minute video where I really break down that holster and the holsters that you should have, I discussed that the plastic portion that holds or that allows the belt loop to thread through it, that is half a thickness of, let's just say, your Safariland level 2 or 3 holster. It's just not thick enough for duty purposes. Now, what's the alternative? This holster is an excellent alternative. So look, all I have to do is push this piece back. Whatever you do, make sure that there's nothing in the front. One time I had my thumb right here, and look, it just slapped the nail part and it hurt like hell. But this is very positive. Look at. It's very positive. You can draw very quickly. And I'm not going to draw it because I'm on the side of the road. But I like it. Now, this is a level 2. So if I tighten up the screws a little bit more, I could grab this holster. And maybe I'll do another review of it in a different environment. I could bring it upside down and shake it. If I shake it hard, it'll eventually fall out. But that grabbing of the gun is considered your level 1. Now, your level 2 is the actual retention strap up here. Okay, so it won't come out. I mean, you obviously have somebody that's very aggressive, that is very strong. With any holster, they're gonna break out of it, especially a Serpa holster. But this holster, they're gonna put up a fight. It's gonna be a while until they get it out. But I love this. I love this holster. It's very positive. The latch is very positive when you depress it. Look at this. I love it. I'm rocking my Staccato C2, and I believe that you can probably fit a Staccato P inside of this. I do have, this is a light bearing holster, and it accompanies my MRDS system, as you can see up here. But I like it. I love it. So I'm just getting you guys this view so that you can look at it. Very happy with this holster, you guys. I mean, this is not going to just fall off. Also, just a little tip for those of you who carry outside the waistband in administrative ways. So this would be something where I would be working an administrative assignment. Maybe I might come into close proximity with people that might want to do harm with me. Make sure that you guys have a solid belt. Right here, this is an Acre belt. This is designed for your off-duty purposes. Maybe you're going to go to court. Maybe you're working around the office and you need a solid belt. All my other belts, if somebody really puts their weight on it, it'll just rip off. So this is an Acre belt, and this is my Mora, M-O-R-A, tier 1 concealed. It's awesome. It's great. So one feature is you can actually lower the height of the holster. This is the highest. This is basically your ride height. It kind of sort of feels like it's jabbing in the ribs a little bit. It's all the way up to here. I guess the benefit of having the holster up here is, let's just say you're standing in line in 7-Eleven or a liquor store. You could kind of wedge your firearm, wedge your handgun between your rib cage and your bicep, kind of like this. It's kind of a habit I developed a couple of years ago. When I'm standing in line, you know, I'll just go like this. So, I mean, they could still probably grab it, but it's a little bit more hard for them to reach around. So that's one of the benefits. The disadvantage, it just feels like it's a little bit in your rib cage. This is about the 7th hour, I think, maybe the 8th hour that I've been having it constantly on. And I normally don't wear this holster, and I'll tell you that I'm actually used to it. It took me 6 hours to get used to it, but it's not that bad. If I lower it down a little bit, I don't think I can have that feeling of security where I can just do this and it'll feel really secure. But I might do it. It might be a little bit more comfortable. If I lower it, I can actually lower it about 3 inches, it looks like. Because look there's no hole here. I'm sorry, there's no screws here, here, and here. So that means I can move it. Actually, wait a minute. I'm sorry, guys. My mistake. It looks like it can go up. Or is it down? No, it looks like I can lower it down. Yeah, so look at. So it can go down 3 notches. So it will probably be about right here. So this part right here, you would probably see about right here. It'll probably be a little bit at the mid-ride level, and it maybe feel a little bit more comfortable. But get this holster, guys, the Mora from Tier 1 Concealed. If you guys have any questions about this holster, let me know. Take care. I'm out.